Hello and welcome to the Critically Clueless. I'm a Monk, and today we're going to be reviewing a game called Hardspace Shipbreaker. Now, this game has been published by Focus Entertainment and it's currently on the PlayStation, the Xbox and the PC. Now that is next gen only. It's also on Game Pass. And we'll set you back around £30 depending on which platform you're buying this on. Now, over the last few days, I've been playing this, picking it up and giving it a go, trying to get, air quotes, good at this game. It's an interesting one, that's for sure. When you very first start off, you basically are told that you're 1.5 billion in debt, and you have to basically earn your freedom within this company. You do so by taking apart ships, salvaging ships for the company, earning them moolah. The problem is that every single day you're going to be having to pay out for this debt that you are in. You're going to be having to pay interest on this debt that you're in. You're going to be having to repay equipment rentals as well. The list goes on, and as I struggled in the beginning part of this game to even figure out what it is I'm supposed to be doing, I very quickly realized that this debt isn't going to be something I'm going to be wiping off anytime soon. Another thing I would highly recommend to all new players is play the tutorial. Me being what I would consider a fairly decent gamer, I decided to skip the tutorial, dive straight into this game and just have a blast. What should I say? Die repeatedly. I believe I'm on my 57th life. I have died in almost every manner in which you can die in this game. And that's pretty much from not playing the tutorial. I had no idea what I was doing, how I was supposed to be doing it, and what the actual point of the game was. But the idea is that you get a ship to salvage. Now you have to take it apart, delivering the goods in various holes around where you are. It's really simple, really. Once you've got your tractor device on a loose piece of equipment, it will tell you exactly where to deposit the goods. The hard part is figuring out how or in what order you should be taking this ship apart. Now, it took me an incredibly long time to even figure out that I could switch to my cutter, and an even longer time after that to figure out how to actually dismantle a ship. However, once I did figure out these incredibly basic things, I had an absolute blast playing this game. This is not an easy game by any stretch of the imagination, but it is a lot of fun. I personally found it very, very rewarding, and these simulator type of games are exactly the kind of games that I personally enjoy. Now, there's a few different micromanagement things that you have to deal with in this game on top of the basic taking apart these ships. Your equipment in general have a health bar. The more you use them, the more they degrade, meaning you then have to fix them, top them up, buy these repair kits. You need to refuel your suits. You need to make sure that you're not running out of oxygen as well. You have to make sure that the actual suit itself isn't damaged, and if it is, then you need to repair it. You also have a time limit when you're out. I believe it's 15 minutes as standard. You have 15 minutes to do what you can on your ship before going back and finishing your day, and of course doing a little bit of an accountancy after that. There's also a perimeter around the ship, which you can't stray from. If you do, the company kind of see that badly and end of your life after that. All in all, it's a lot of fun. I love the fact that there are these little things that you have to manage. I think that, just the mere fact that I have to refuel my ship or go get more oxygen, I love these things. There's also things that you can find in the ships that you're salvaging as well, meaning you don't have to make the sometimes long or perilous trip back to your hangar in order to, get extra oxygen. Sometimes you can find it in the ship itself. I like that little feature. It's a little bit of fun. Now, more commonly than not, when it comes to simulator games, there's no real story. Now, this may not be a true to life simulator because, well, after all, you're breaking apart ships in space, but there is a story with this as well. And as you progress with, further in the game, becoming a higher level shipbreaker or cutter, you'll slowly unlock more dialogue and meet other shipbreakers that are employed by the company. I also really enjoyed that fact as well. This, of course, is also voice acted, so there's a nice little story kind of playing out to you in your helmet. I like that. It was a nice added bonus. They could have just dialogued this, and I'm really glad that it was actually voice acted. But seriously, when it comes to dying, it is so easy to die in this game. I've used my tractor beam to kind of get me closer to the ship that I needed to cut and accidentally burst my visor. That resulted in death. I've also overheated my laser. Guess what? That has resulted in death. I've also blown up the fuel tank of the ship that I'm trying to salvage. That, of course, resulted in death. I've also accidentally slipped into the salvage bins myself, and again, that resulted in death. So if you want a game where you can die repeatedly, an awful lot, in multiples of different ways, then maybe this is the game for you. This game also worked absolutely as intended. No issues whatsoever, no bugs whatsoever. My only gripe, I guess, is this is a very samey type of game. It takes an incredibly long time for you to be able to unlock the bigger, more exciting ships for you to explore and to cut up. That is a little bit of a shame. Apart from that, though, this is a blinder of a game. I'm going to give it a 8.5 out of 10. I had a lot of fun in this game. I highly recommend you pick it up, play it, and give it a go if this looks like the game that you would like. And of course, if you have played this game before, let me know down in the comments what your thoughts on it, because I'd be very interested to know just how far in this game you got. Maybe you've got a tip or trick for me as well to how to actually survive a little bit longer. If so, drop that down in the comments. I'll do my very best to answer each and every one of you guys. We also have an active and growing Discord, so if you fancy popping in there and chatting about this game, or maybe suggesting a game for me to review next, the link for that will be down in the description. And as ever, guys, if you've enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Honestly, your sub helps us out so much. And if you have watched to the very end of the review, a big thank you to you. You are the true legends. And don't forget to comment red banana down below. Just confuse all those people new to the channel or that didn't watch to the very end. But until next time, I've been a monk, we've been a Critically Clueless, and I will see you in the next video real soon. Until then, take it easy, and as ever, happy gaming.